Hi, I'm Jean-Paul from the Oost, the tailor in Amsterdam. Just received a box from DHL with, I assume, some new cloth books bunches from Bateman and Ogden. Since unboxing is popular, let's get some clickbait and see what's in it. Let's have a look. You don't see these ones yet, so probably it's a new collection. So you also see how materials arrive, new price lists. Never see them going lower. Always well packed, very important. Those books are actually all those books that you see with tailors still belong to the merchant. A lot of people forget it. It's all on consignation. It's very expensive to make these, and of course you don't want your brands just laying around everywhere. Okay, some nice books. No idea what's in it. Let's get the box out of the side. So we got here indeed new collections. I see here a Sky collection, a Super 150s wool, very nice. I see here a Bay collection, probably it's gonna be some casual wear, so I see some palm trees. I see your collection named Swing, natural stretch, water and stain repellent. Very interesting. Gopher by its own has a value. Let's see what cloths are in it later on. I have here the Cream collection, super fine all wool, stain resistant, water repellent. That's always what I like with Bateman, with Richard. It's actually the first or second merchant together with Holiday Sherry I started working with when I started my company 18 years ago. It's good stuff, practical stuff, and stuff that has a function, you know. I don't need a gold cashmere with vicuña. I have it there in the back, by the way. Okay. Argyle tweed. No idea what Argyle tweed is. And BBS might be, let's say, I thought DDS, that's something else. Double D, whatever. Let's have a look inside. So we see the books here. Okay, let's have a look at this book, BBS, a subtle range of plain shades in a beautiful array of colors woven in hubsack weave with contrast warp and weft colors to give the two-tone effect. The wool sourced from Australia and New Zealand, blah, 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 blah. It's a Super 100. Okay, first of all, Super 100 is just practical stuff. Have a look here. That's a typical Super 100. Voila, the crease is gone. It works. You can tailor that. It's pleasant to wear, etc. It's proper stuff. A Ferrari has four wheels, you know. So let's see what's in it. Ah, this is interesting. So you see indeed here immediately the two-tonal effect. If you look very well, I hope we can capture that. You see here one color of thread, which is actually this color, and you see here more a darker green one. Then you get a fabric that's alive, but not like in your face. Very nice option. Often we use mohair for that, which has the same weave. You see all your basics. For your summer wear, that's a beautiful one, by the way, burnt orange, very nice. This is going to be a hot seller. Earth tones, works very well, impressive stuff. I see where this was inspired on. Looks a lot like the mohair collection from Holiday Sherry, which is a great collection, but the mohair is a little bit sensitive. Holiday Sherry should not hear this, but I think this could be more practical, taking over. Let's see, because Holiday Sherry will have their new stuff too. So this is a nice impression of, look, and these are really hot colors at this moment. We will discuss some nice suits in green too in the coming videos. So you got your forest green, your racing green here, getting popular also for the suiting. Very proper stuff, 280, 300 grams. Top notch, typical Bateman, usable, practical, just good. Okay, let's see what we see here more. Argyle tweed, no idea what it is. Just opened that box as we mentioned. Argyle tweed. Good. General story. This is the tweed. I will get back to Richard. You will see it on our website too. To ask what is it specifically. What we see here is jackets only, and this is very important, and I like that. Also the merchants, the mills must give a little bit of direction, especially in the nowadays spectrum, that you can use a jacket only fabric for a pair of trousers to just sign in your contract that we told you that, and it's gonna rip apart. If you like that, we do that. So we got some nice tweeds here, very soft, very soft. What is it? Is it a sheep or a lambswool? This is beautiful. Very nice tones. You see the details. That is why you go for an English merchant or an Italian. Chinese are good also, absolutely. This is a nice red. This is really for a stronger display in your jackets. It's not typical Dutch, although that's why we offer it too, because some people like it, and we're specialists, so people come to us. Very nice. I wouldn't say per se checks, it's more like blocks. Wonder how this will appear in a bigger piece. Your burnt orange. Okay, let's go on. Classic colors. You got your herringbones in the back. Anybody who loves tweed or British cloth, yet another, I would say, expansion in the realm of heavyweight cloths. What is this? Yeah, 330, 350 jackets only. Good. Proper stuff. Nice soft tweed. Let's keep it like this. Argyle tweed. Check. Good. Let's see what we have here. The cream collection. Maybe some pistachio, some vanilla, but probably it's something else. Cream. The old saying, what goes around comes around. Really. Is very apt for this collection, taking its inspiration from the 1960s west coast of America. And people always try to better the Americans. Well, actually maybe the best dressed, or what will I say now, are from the States. And this is nice. This is nice. Why? It refers to a certain time era. And you need the certain cloths. We can cut it in any model, of course, that you like. So this weekend we were working with a young gentleman on a pair of trousers that's almost chest high. Why? He likes that. Let's go for that. You could use such a cloth. So you see your cream. Very nice. Checks. Very natural. If you look very well, you can see here it's not like one big stripe. It's all alive. And these details you often don't see in the cloths. Yeah, that you find in the retail, maybe in the more upper brands. But then you have one or two, you know. Here you have your own choices. Very nice stones, also for a waistcoat of, let's say, a pair of, a leisure suit, I would say, for visiting the club or whatever, just a stronger display. It's a Super 100, 290, 310, so it works very well. Got your small checks here. Always good. Oh, this is nice. You see, the blue and the orange, maybe one of the more understated color combinations in the world. Maybe blue and orange is the strongest. You will see the Dutch soccer team playing in their blue jerseys with orange. These are some very nice herringbones, I must say. What is this? It's an extra fine merino wool. It feels very soft. You know, you have this cream, you have this lighter one here. Yeah, this salmon one. It's really nice. A blue one here, also for a business suit, or let's say, you know. Yeah, this is cool. I hope you can really see the texture. It's really like a little bit ribbled, you know, something for a unique display. I love it. Very nice. Those fresh checks, like seersucker, you know. This is the cotton, the wrinkly cotton. This is very fresh. Not per se for the beach only, you know. Thinking about the Hamptons, although that's the East Coast. What the hell is this? No idea. Okay, that is like a... Good, this is like a, what's the name? A little graph card in silicon that you find within your computer, but then in your cloth or something. Must be indeed that West Coast, Silicon Valley. Try to make a little connection here. I have no idea. And this reminds me of one of my favorite cloths of all time. I took it off the website. That was a yellow check. So this is yellow with gray. This is actually more sought out. I'm gonna call somebody, you're gonna sell this today. Good. And a nice red one. Look, the cream collection. Really nice for your vintage people, or the people who like to add that a little bit. For example, little element in the waistcoat for the wedding suit if you go three-piece. Curious to see what this is. They put swing in it, but I'm thinking always about for my clients, how can we use that? A lot of people in Holland play golf, but they're not willing to spend on such an outfit. It's more in Britain and such. So I hope it's a little bit practical, maybe for more tight-fitting, tightly measured business suit. Let me see where that stretch is, because stretch can go everywhere. And how is the stretch achieved here? It has a natural stretch nano swear. I have no idea what it is, so we'll have to call with Richard to ask that. But as you can see, it goes to the left and it goes from top to bottom. So that is a four-way stretch that works. My seafoam liver. What you see is just a very practical cloth. You need the perfect weight to make anything. A suit, a pair of trousers, a jacket, a skirt. Just creates movability. Let's do some testing right away. because stretch is developing quickly. So I wonder what this nano stretch is. If you do this with elastan, often it rips the cloth a little bit. Okay, that's what the proof is in the pudding. You see, it's crease free. Still the stretch is there, so this is gonna work. Let's see what the price is. Didn't check that. So for the more tight fitting suit, or for the ladies who would really like those trousers, you know, like pencils, if you have those legs, why not? This is called the Bay collection. A discerning customer who cares about Mother Earth will be delighted that all patterns are made from natural fibers. So this could be hot. The bold designs are Italian born, but the inspiration will always come from Bateman and Ogden. It's a nice phrase. It says nothing, but it's cool to put it down. Thank you very much. About Mother Earth, okay. Natural fibers. Let's have a look then. Okay, so what is this? So this is wool with linen and cotton. Jacketing only. Quite naturally stretchy too again, so this is interesting. I have no idea what chemical war is going on here. As you can see, Bateman Ogden has clients all over the world. This could work here in Holland. But this is more for your jackets, as you see nowadays, on the pair top of the jeans. This is what I like. Oh, it's cotton, really. That's cool. So we have a little stretch cotton that appears as a wool with a nice stripe. That's for your summer wear. Nice pantaloon, nice trouser. This is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. This for the Dutch. We found a Dutch cloth here. It's a little bit British, eh? The British tend to go a little bit towards directions, as you can see. I'm not really a fan of. This effect is called powder coating. It's really nice. Really nice. So we see here in the new collection of Bateman, it's a lot of things we knew from the past but adapted with new techniques and such. This appears like a freakishly big bird's eye. I love it. Let's call it an eagle eye. You know, 65% cotton. There's linen in it. It's quite amazing because it feels like stretchy stuff. More for your jackets. And here you have your more classic bird's eye designs. Good. I think for the Dutch it's more for waistcoats and such, maybe even for trousers instead of jackets. But it's cool. Nice. Good. Let us see what's in the new collections too from Bateman. The last one, the Super 150. 150 refers to the diameter of the wool fiber. 150 used to be a high one. Nowadays it's seen as normal. A lot of people get back from it actually why it used to be cool to have that like an expensive Italian suit. F those suits. You must have the correct suit. Might it be made in Nigeria, China or Italy? It's not really important. This is made in England. Let's have a look, because there's a lot of problems in the retail market with these types of fabrics. You must know how to wear them. If you start cycling with it, or you're a typical suit supply customer, whatever, then it's maybe not your cup of tea. A little bit too sensitive. Nope. Now what we see here, and this is nice, I hope you can see it on the camera, it has those checks in it. So you weave this one way and then you do the next check the other way. It takes a lot of effort. So okay, this is very cool. The red is really luxurious. That's nice, nice sheen over it. So this could be for a suit that you would say, I have all my blues and my grays already. I'm looking for a different tone and a different effect like this one, you know. You have your dark blue and once you move, you see that. Although you could also think like, hey, is that like a board of checkers? Everybody has his own taste. But these could be very interesting. Got a white one. Look here. This is what I like. This is what you see with some shirts too, you know. It seems that one of those stripes is a ribbon on top of it. It's called a shadow stripe, but this particular effect, I've never seen this with wool, so I like this, fancy this. It's really luxurious, you know. Really luxurious, that comes in as a man of class. Good. You see it's only, I get a white one, this is interesting. And you have your, I don't know, Egyptian layout, conspiracy theory, mazes or Silicon Valley programmed stuff. Same effect as a shadow stripe. Good. This actually brings me back to my business for 70 years with the people. This was one of my first suits, I remember, but then in black, same one. So it brings back a little bit of history. I still have it actually, I think it's here on the rack somewhere. That's nice. So we see indeed Bateman has delivered yet another fine collection with very usable stuff, but also with those adaptations of the people who are maybe more British inspired, more Irish, and have a lot of clients there. Or just the people who say, you know, I'd like to endeavor a little bit without out of the standard, but I would like to keep that car with four wheels, good brakes, etc. And really a beautiful green in it too. I really like it. So it's a cup of tea for everybody. In short, this was the impression of a fresh Bateman collection who just came in, just to show you what's available. We will make more pictures of it, maybe discuss some books more in depth, but you know now the new collections of Bateman are available. My name is Jean-Paul. If you have got any questions, any comments, any complaints, then call me or whatever. I wish to thank you. I wish you a splendid day. Bye bye.